Alright, hey, what's up YouTube? It's Rhys, and this is going to be my video on New Beginnings Retreat, which is where I stayed in Davie, Florida when I went and got my top surgery done by Dr. Garamoni. I guess probably right now you're noticing like, hey, I've got my shirt off. Not really much else to show, but I'll kind of do it anyway. So right now it's like 2 months and like a week and a half post-op. But what I think is great, my nipples. I got the poppy-outy parts. Look, see, it's got the poppy-outy part. I'm so happy. So those are kind of popping out. This is my special nipple. It's coming along too, but it's always going to be a little on the special ed side, which is fine. Sorry, hit my computer again. Need to stop doing that. It's like hands behind back. Anyway, so that's my chest. Not really much else to say about it. It's healing good. Still getting a little bit more sensation back. Anyways, so on to New Beginnings. First of all, kind of clear up a little bit of confusion that I had, and that's with what they call packages. Now, the packages, pretty much what it is you're staying at their house. It's Bonnie and Leland's house. You're actually staying there in one of their rooms. It's a 7-bedroom house, so they have like the big grand master bedroom, and then there's 6 others, and that's where everybody else stays. And the reason why they have to call them packages and not rooms is because if they called them rooms, they'd have to tack on an extra room tax, which would raise their prices. Now, when they told me this, they were kind of like, don't tell anybody. We're not supposed to do that. And so I'm like, okay, cool, I get it. You know, I don't want to pay extra or anything like that. But so I'm letting you guys know. So what you're paying for is a bedroom in their house. So I'll just say right now it's a bedroom. I'll go into kind of what the bedrooms have, you know, bathrooms and beds type stuff. But for right now, I'll just say that, so you have your bedroom, and then since it's a house, you get full kitchen with, you know, freezer, refrigerator, pantry with food, pots, pans, stuff like that. So you can go to Walmart, which is a mile down the road, by the way. You could just kind of hop over there. It's nice and quick. Get whatever you want, come back to their house and cook it yourself. If you're by yourself, that's probably not the best idea for you. Your best idea would probably be to have them do like a food run for you or something, or, you know, maybe just tell them like, here's my money, go to Walmart, buy this for me. And, you know, it's like, they're super nice. They'll make it for you. You can ask one of the other guys like, oh my God, I'm dead. Can you do this for me? Like the first day for sure, you're not really going to want to do anything. So it's nice because they'll take care of you. They'll like cook you a meal if you need it. Anyways, so full kitchen because it's a house, and it's, I mean, a mansion would describe this a lot better. I'm going to try to make a like video montage of pictures from the house so that you can kind of get a better feel of it. They don't do it justice at all, by the way, but I'll try. Touched it again. Hands behind back. I need handcuffs. But so along with the kitchen, there's a laundry room, and you do your own laundry. And when I was there, you know, it's like my mom, she kind of stayed on the laundry. And I mean, I could have done it, but it was kind of like, no, you know what? This is your week to relax and not do anything. You know, it's like you recover. That's your job, is pretty much what they told me. And I'm like, I'm good with this. I'm totally fine with that idea. So, I mean, but pretty much you're kind of expected to do it by yourself. But again, if you're recovering, especially that first day, you're not going to want to do it. But I mean, and if, honestly, you take enough clothes, you're not going to need to do laundry. Anyways, There is kind of like looking at the house through, like in my mind, like, okay, there was this, there was that. There's a quiet room. All of the rooms, including the room that you stay in, has a TV. So if you want just a quiet area to just kind of like sit back, relax, read a book, it's totally fine. Go in the quiet room. It's got a spiffy little fountain, so you get this neat little water feature trickling. It's really nice. Past that, there's the dining room. I consider it a semi-quiet room because you can hear the noise from the living room, which has a big screen TV, but it's like semi-quiet. It's kind of like if you want to watch what everybody else is doing, but you kind of still want your own little space in the dining room, you can have that there. Then the living room. The living room is, right off of the kitchen, and it has like a little tiny dining table and 2 recliners and a big couch that both sides of the couch recline. Recliners are going to be your best friend because they're squishy, they're comfortable. You can't lay down on your back. After surgery, they want you to kind of be propped up a little bit. And so in the recliner, you can kind of, recline yourself all the way back, but still be up enough to where you're not laying completely on your back, but you're not sitting straight up trying to sleep. I mean, they've said, it's like if you can't sleep in your room, just grab the blanket. I mean, they supply a blanket for you. Like, grab the blanket, go out there, cover up, and just zonk out. I mean, they're not going to care. It's like the TV is just kind of up for grabs. You can watch whatever you want, movies, whatever. One of the cool things is the people there, they know what you are, why you're there. Everybody's got common ground. Everybody's FTM. They, it's like they know what's going on. They know, how you're feeling and stuff like that. So you don't have to hide anything. Like, you don't have to act super manly trying to convince everyone that you're a guy or anything like that. It's so great. Me being pre-T, it's great because they're not going to question it. I have people in public, immediately question my gender, but there, no one does. It's automatically, oh, what's up, dude? How you going? How you going today? How's it going today? So it's great. So it's a great community thing. So it's like, don't be afraid to go like knock at somebody else's door, like, hey, I'm gonna start a movie. Want to come and watch with me? Or it's like, hey, we'll make popcorn. Let's hang out. It's a great community thing. And you might be shy at first. I was, but then you get to hang out with everybody. Let's see. Off of the living room, there's a patio, and big does not begin to describe this place. You go out, sliding doors, and the patio kind of comes out and then extends all the way around the other backside of the house. And it's amazing. It's like floor to ceiling, this big open space, and they've actually completely like enclosed it with like a mesh, kind of like a screen, like for a screen door. But there's kind of like there's little doors through it. So you can just like pop out the door and go outside, hang out. They have a little pond. You can hang out by the pond. It has a little water feature too. It's got koi fish in it. It's great. I didn't spend too much time out there because it was really hot when I went, right at the end of July. It was just it was nasty hot. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, but just hot. So I didn't go outside much, especially with all the bandages. You have these super, super thick, compressing bandages on your chest. You don't want to be hot. You don't want to be sweating. Sweating makes you itch horrifically. Do not sweat if you can manage it. Just stay in the air conditioning. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's a basic house. So you can think of a house. So there's like a nice little extra bathroom out there, just in case. It's like if somebody's taken up, one of the other bathrooms, you can go to the other one. There's no problem. Let's see, the rooms. The packages. Each room has, of course, a bed, a nightstand, and a little refrigerator. Just a little like one that you'd get in like a dorm room. That way, if you want something like this, just yours, you can put it in there because you can put it in the big refrigerator. But you know, it's like you have to put your name on it and really kind of hope that everybody goes by the honor system and doesn't steal your food. This didn't happen ever while we were there. There was like never any type of a problem. You know, it's like, or if you buy something and that you want to share with everybody, just put all on it. Like I bought some cheese, you know, for a sandwich, and then I didn't use all of it. It's like, hey, you know, it's like, this is all, everybody can use it, and it was great. Every room comes with a recliner. My recliner in our room was a bit too short. I'm not tall. I'm like 5'5". I'm short. And my head like hung off the back of this thing. So I sat in it once because my mom needed to braid my hair because I could, you know, with T-Rex arms, I couldn't get to my hair. So I would sit in there, I would sit on that to let my mom braid my hair for me. Let's see, they come with, you know, pillows, sheets, bedspreads. Not all the rooms have a bathroom in them. The one that I was in had the 2 beds, the nightstand, recliner, fridge, closet, and a bathroom. The one that was right across the hallway from our room had all of that except no bathroom and no closet. So, I mean, the closet was nice because we got to put our bags in there. You know, it's like we didn't really unpack everything. We kind of did because there was a dresser. There's a dresser for your clothes, and the TV sat on that. So we did, and like I put my stuff on the top shelf so that I didn't have to like bend down or reach or anything. And then they just kind of like put other little things in there, just easy access since we were there 9 days. So it was easier to kind of unpack a little bit. But the room right across from ours, it, like I said, had all of that except no bathroom and no closet. But the bathroom's right down the hall, so that's no biggie. And Leland said that, like, because Leland's room is right next to ours, and so you could just kind of like pop into there. He's like, yeah, sometimes I'll just let the guy that's sitting right over here who doesn't have a bathroom, it's like, just come into mine or whatever, you know. So, but that's up to Leland whether or not he wants to do that. The other rooms either have their own bathroom or they have what they call a Jack and Jill bathroom. A Jack and Jill bathroom is where 2 rooms share a bathroom that's in the middle and has 2 doors. So you can walk from your room to the bathroom to somebody else's room. But it wasn't a problem. The 2 guys that I knew that were staying in those 2 rooms, I mean, you know, it's like if you're in there, you close both doors. They know you're in there. If there's nobody in there, you know, it's like you make sure you open both doors or whatever. You know, it's like you work out your own little system with your like little buddy that's on the other side of the door. But yeah, I mean, it was absolutely amazing. So that was the house and the amenities and such. If I missed anything, I'll just kind of put it down below in a little, or like add a little like thought bubble, like, oh yeah. But as for the convenience, oh my god, amazing. I mean, to reduce the amount of stress is so amazing. I mean, I forget how much I paid. I'll put it down there too. I'll go find the paper or whatever it was, and I'll put it down there. We paid pretty much just a little bit more than we would have paid for a hotel room, and we got so much more out of it. I mean, we got our own car so that we could, you know, tootle around by ourselves without having to worry about it. But Bonnie and Leland, they have a van that if you don't feel like getting a rental car, they will go to the airport and pick you up, get all of your baggages and everything, bring you back to New Beginnings. They will also they will take you to your pre-op appointment. They will go get your prescriptions. They will take you to your appointment, to your surgery day. They will take you there. If you are alone, they usually it's Leland. I think Bonnie still works, so she's usually at work during the day. But Leland, like when I went in there, he signed for me, and he said, "Yes, I am taking care of Rhys. I will be here after he's done with surgery. I will take him, you know, back to New Beginnings, because you cannot drive. Someone has to drive you, and he will vouch for you. He will say, yes, I will take him everywhere, you know. I mean, luckily for me, you know, my mom was there. We had our own car, you know. My mom drove me back to New Beginnings, because I was totally like, out of it. That's a whole new story. I'll make a totally another story about Dr. Garamoni's office and all of that. Another video. I'm sorry if I'm talking really fast. I'm really trying to get this done, and it's already at 15 minutes, so I really don't want to bore you guys too much. Feel free to skip around. I probably should have put that at the front. Anyways. So yeah, so they'll take you there. They'll take you, you know, back from the hospital, and they'll be there to check on you. Like, when I came back, you know, long story short, when I came back, I was totally out of it. I wasn't sick. I was just like, so, you know, Bonnie, like, immediately came in, and she's like, how's Rhys doing? Is he okay? Mom's, like, looks over, like, you know, I'm still like, ah. She's like, yeah, he's fine. He's alright. And I'm just, like, back there, like, huh? You know, and, so, I mean, she immediately checked on me, and then Leland was right there, like, hey, man, how you doing? Are you okay? Hey, as soon as you feel like eating something, you should really try to eat something. You know, it's like, when you feel like it, don't force yourself. Just, hey, when you do feel like it, you know, eat something. And he's like, make sure, you know, it's like, it's toast with peanut butter, you know, eat that, you know. And so it's like, they're right there, you know. It's like Bonnie was down at the end of the bed. She's like rubbing at my feet, you know, and really taking care of me. And so, I mean, it's like super just, I mean, stress just evaporates off your shoulders. It's so great. So, I mean, especially if you're going alone. If you're going alone, don't go to a hotel. I mean, you're going to have to, like, get a day nurse to take care of you, and they're thousands and thousands of dollars, because you're not going to be able to do diddly squat by yourself. I mean, you'll be lucky enough to be able to just, like, get up, hobble to the bathroom, go to the bathroom, and just hobble back to bed, because you're just going to be so out of it. You're just going to be just trying to sleep off everything that they pushed into your body. So, I mean, you need someone to take care of you, and they will take care of you perfectly, amazingly. I mean, Leland is, or rather, he was a nurse. He worked in operating theaters. You know, I mean, he knows his stuff. I mean, my boyfriend cut his finger really bad on one of the blades of their blender. You know, so I took to Leland, and I'm like, is this okay? I'm like shoving the thumb in his face. He's like, you know, you're good, you're fine. Let's put some super glue on that, dude. We'll be done. You know, I'm like, cool. I mean, if he had done that any other place, we probably would have gone to the emergency room and be like, oh my god, is he gonna need stitches? You know, but it's like, no, he didn't, and it was great because we had no clue, and Leland totally clued us in on it. It was bad. We're pretty sure. I mean, we know it went to the bone. We're pretty sure it probably even cut the bone a little bit. That blade was a freaking sharp blade. But yeah, I mean, just the peace of mind is absolutely amazing, and it's absolutely worth it. I mean, they take care of you 100%. And, you know, and once you start, you know, feeling better, like after the first day, I didn't feel great. I was still kind of just like, hey. But, you know, it's like we went down to Walmart just because it's like, hey, that's kind of easy. Just go to Walmart, walk around a little bit. You know, there's a Subway there, so I kind of sat down after a little bit just because it was like, oh, I'm tired. You know, it's like, but, you know, it's like once you're feeling better, they'll take you places, they'll take all the guys, and we'll just like, everybody will go out to dinner, or everybody will go to the beach. The beach is beautiful and freaking amazing. I really wish that I could have gone swimming there. I'm hoping on going back just to visit, and I'm going to go swimming because that was amazing. Wow. I think that's about it. I'm not really remembering anything else to say. Talked about the house. Talked about, what about surgery, taking care of you? Yeah, I mean, I can't say any more amazing things about Bonnie and Leland. I mean, literally, like, it's kind of like Uncle Bonnie. Uncle Leland and Aunt Bonnie. I mean, it's literally, they're my family now. I feel, I mean, like, we're so connected by so much. It's like, I mean, come on, they saw me at one of my weakest moments, but I could barely even move. And they're great. And that wasn't me. I didn't move my computer. My dog did. She's over here having a dream. Let's see if we can eavesdrop on her dream. See? That's Kita. She's in some of my other videos. Oh, she stopped moving. Sure, she moved enough to kick my computer, and then decided not to move again. Whatever. Anyways, so everybody's like, hi, Kita. Anyways, so yeah, if I remember anything else, I'll throw it probably down in the description or something like that. Until then, sorry that I'm so long-winded. Everybody, peace out. Be awesome. Go to New Beginnings because they're amazing. All right. See ya.